Hello everybody, this is Sonya. I'm in Australia and I am working on this piece now. It is really strange weather here. We still haven't got much warm. See, it's nearly Christmas and there's no warm. But anyway, everybody, look, it's all right, but it's just not good. I can't explain that. Anyway, it doesn't seem like it's summertime at all around here, but anyhow, so today I'm working on here, like I said, and I've done blanket stitch at a distance, like I didn't put them too close together around the edge of this because I needed to do that. I'm going to show you now. I'm going to put in the middle. I've got an idea. I have done this, I didn't do the video, but I have 4 or 5 times I have done something on the edge and I don't like it. So I'm going to start in the centre piece here, which I think I know what I want to put in this, and hopefully this will work for me. So I've got these really neat little sequins. They're shape of a flower. They're greeny colour. Now I've got a piece of masking tape down the side of this because it started to fray and I can't afford to lose any more of this, so I put that there. I always put masking tape around anything that's going to fray before I put in frames anyway when I was sewing years ago, so that was an idea. But anyway, so I'm going to put these beads on here and I'm going to put the sequins first. Oh, there's a little circle, like little spots around here, so I'm going to go put them in, use that as a guide, and I put my needle through, my bead needle through the sequin, and then I've got these really interesting little colour beads. They're purpley blue colour, and then you put the needle just back through the bead and then back through the sequin, and then you've got that in like so, okay, and then I'll do the next one here. I can't believe how many times I've tried to put this purple around the outside and it just doesn't look right, so I'm going to put a plain, a different colour. Now I threaded the needle because I didn't want to have to put you through that, but I've got my needle threaders here because I can't do anything with these fingernails and I can't cut them off myself. And they've been fighting with me all morning here I've been trying to do stuff. So I can thread the needle with the bead threader, needle threader, I should say. Me bead needle. So you just put that through the hole there like that, you do, and you just pull that and you've got, whoops, wait a minute, hang on to this bit because you might lose this. Some of these have just pulled straight apart on me. If they're not very solid, that piece comes out sometimes, but anyway, I've got a couple there that are still all in reasonably good nick. Okay, so I'm going to put that back through there, right, and then I've got there's another one around here. Make sure you've pulled all that through and make sure you don't have a knot at the back and you're not putting it through something that's no business. So I hope everybody's having a good time crafting. I didn't have a video to put up yesterday, I'm sorry, but I did go out and do a bit more bits and pieces for Christmas. I've been going up getting a few bits, for the dinners and things because we're going to have three Christmas times. Sort of, and the daughter's coming before and one's coming after, so me and Jeremy will have our own, me and Jeremy and the cat will be having it on Christmas Day. But anyhow, so I'm trying to spread out my shopping so I could get the bits and pieces that I needed. And yesterday I bought the stuff to make the dip out of, so we could, but don't want to give everybody too much to eat beforehand, because I want them to eat their lunch. You don't want to have too many tasty bits, so I think I said I was going to make the little, put the little onions into a style of a a caterpillar. I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to put the eggs on the plate as little mice. They cut them in half, and then they can go on the centre of the table because I think we do a more or less a smorgasbord thing, a buffet where everybody, whatever you call it, where everybody can just get their own whatever they want, so it all goes onto the table, and then you just help yourself until you've had enough to eat, I suppose. But and that way, there's not a lot of waste, and you can just put it back in the fridge for the next go around, I suppose. Now that's not good. Look at this. I've got myself really well and truly tangled up here. I've gone through this other piece of thread. Come get away from me, you. Deary me. Now, I've got one little flower and one little bead. Where are you, little bead? Hope you can see what I'm doing here. And that goes through there. Yeah, so I didn't have too bad a day out. Don't think I bought anything. Oh, I didn't buy anything, you know, like I would. Oh, maybe I could put another one up in here, in between these two, because I sort of want them to meet a bit. I think I bought, like I say, anything much, because I don't want to get any more crafting things at the moment, unless they're really there and I need them, okay? What did I buy? Oh, I know, I know what I bought. This really neat stand. It's only small. It's supposed to be for your jewellery, to hang your jewellery and put your jewellery in. It's really snazzy, it is. But I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. I might just leave that one where it is and put another one in here. And I've got some bookmarks, and they're made out of bamboo. They look really cool. I mean, you would, in an Egyptian journal, if I did an Egyptian journal, because one's got Nefertiti on it, I think, and I don't know what the other one is. They were all wrapped up with a band. They had a plastic band around them, and on the back of the thing, the last bottom one, it had $1. So I goes over to the counter to buy them, and then she said, "Oh no, they're $1 each." And I thought, well, that's a bit rude. But anyway, I suppose $1 each would be probably worth it. And let's get a couple more out of here. And so I said, "Oh well, all right." I said, "Well, I won't worry about those." And then when I was going, she said, "Here, take two." So she gave them to me. Well, they got too big. They don't ever sell anything under $1. Everything's got to be $1. They don't price anything under $1. And I don't know why she did that. Look at that. That looks really cool, doesn't it? I do like how that worked. Except I've got this one tipped up for some reason. And get tipped back that way. There you go. Look at that. That looks nice, doesn't it? It's snazzy. I like that. You must use up your sequins. You get sequences. I got heaps of them, so you got to use them, don't you? I bought those ones ever so long ago, way back. Probably got them before I was on here. Those shaped ones, and I got a whole heap. But then you can't buy them. Well, they can now, but I think they were at a shop here actually, somewhere in the town. So that worked okay. So I'm not too disappointed with that. I'm not going to have a drink of water. I'm sorry, because I'm very thirsty, really thirsty. I don't know. My blood sugar been really good, but for some reason I keep getting really thirsty. It's something to do with being diabetic, they say. Anyway, these here keep on kicking up and getting caught in everything I'm doing, but that's not going to be too much trouble, I hope. Right, now round here, I'm thinking about putting this, right? I think it'll look good, but I'm gonna give it a little wide berth for a minute. I'm just gonna go down here now and have a game down this part, do something with this bit, which I've got these really awesome bits. I really like how that there is open. I do like that. So maybe while I'm just here with, where's my needle? I had a needle with some of that thread in it, I thought. Maybe I pulled it out and put something else on. Might have done too. Here, we got some here. I'm using only 2 strands of thread, two strands of DMC. I only got 2 strands because I didn't the pearly cotton that I found. I think I thought it was too bright or something. Yes, I think I'd rather this. I know. Okay. Yeah. All right. Now I've got. Actually, I will show you something that I got back last week, I think, in this box here. So in this box here, I'll show you that one's in a minute. I bought these things. So these were in a packet. These butterflies for $1. And I put them in here because they were in one of those round containers and it's really hard to open and close, but they look pretty good. They look pretty good for a dot. That's a sequin thing, like a sequin butterfly. And then, in these bags, it was they were all in a packet. There was that one and that. All these were in a packet and they were $5. And I thought, well, they're worth it because they've come from a kit or something, because they've all got little numbers on them. But they are the most beautiful, tiny, weeny little beads. Look. And I bought a packet not long ago. They were green and they were like these, and cost me $5 for the packet of just the one lot. There's only a few of some of them, but that doesn't matter because I can't remember. I think I do actually know what I was going to do with them. Look how beautiful they are. And they've got a really big hole in them, and they're only little, but they're really good. I bought years ago a kit for doing, and this one was in it too, and these. So this had two hearts in it, and then they've got these other beads. Well, I don't know if they would belong to the same lot of stuff, but even this packet here, these are beautiful. They're really, really small, but they've got a really nice big size eye. So I thought to myself, $5, and I thought, well, look, that's worth it, because I don't know, I might have showed you those green ones that I got. I think they're out there, and you only get a tiny few, but there's actually quite a lot in there. There's quite a lot of beads in it. So, but see, they've got numbers on them, so I know they must have been from a kit. Look at the colour of that. Look at the colour of them. Isn't that gorgeous? And then I've got these ones underneath it. Look at them. Aren't they nice? So anyway, I remember I wanted them because I was making legs for a beetle, and I really wanted these tiny, tiny beads for his legs, because I put him up there the other day, but I can't show too much and confuse you with everything. But I will get back to it, because I think what I was doing, I don't know if I run out of beads or what, but now I've got these. I can use these for his little legs, because if they're too big, they won't look right. So let me see. I think it was here somewhere. What have I done with you? What did I do with you, you little beetle? Right. He's disappeared, huh? That nearly fell on the floor. And then anyway, after we'll worry about that another time, or not. I got a phone call from a lady that I've known for many years, and she wanted to know if I would like some broken jewellery. And she sent me a great big board with it all put on there. And this is just a break. We're just having a break. And in it, this is what I salvaged anyway that I thought I'd like, because I think this is really cool. Now these were earrings, and I pulled them apart, so that was a good thing. Maybe that might need something done to it. I don't know if I put something on it or not. These were another pair of earrings. That was just so they're just long bits. Another pair of earrings, and these were really neat, aren't they? So I left those little bits there so that's really cool. This was only one earring, but I took off the thing, and I will make something inside there. I have there was these two pieces in there. They were little religious type sort of things. I don't know who is on them. I can't say, because I can't see what it says, but they are some saints or whatever. But anyway, they're nice. They can go onto something. There was this really old. They're old, a lot of this, but this is a real old-fashioned thing, because them bows I see sometimes, and I'm going to put them on one of those things I was making here not long ago. And that's a nice one. Now this here is going to make an awesome beetle. Look at that. Can you see how we've got his back already? Now these were earrings, and they've still got them parts on them, but I have to fill all this in first with a bit of something to build them up, so I can put them onto the I can stitch them on, I suppose, by this part that's there. Then I want to glue them on as well. But they're just the thing to make a beetle. Isn't that good? And there was one of these earrings. So that's a pretty one. It looks got a little bit of foil stuff in there. Another heart. I think that heart came from that box, didn't it? A different thing. There's this one. And I could do something with that. Put a picture in there maybe. I don't know. It was one of those. The one earring, and I got that bit off it. That's something more. This is a little bracelet. It's very, very light. You can hardly even feel it on in your hand. So I thought I could use that in something. You never know. These are two off earrings, and I got this piece, and this one, and these two, and they are beautiful. Look at that. They got little holes. Well, they were earrings, and I'm going to use them for some sort of thing that I like to beat around. Also, actually I had to part with a lot of it because it wouldn't be of no use to me, so I did. But anyway, it was very good of her to share them. I shared what I didn't need with friends, so she loves bits, so I shared her with her. But anyway, I don't think she'd mind because it's all used anyway, isn't it? She had them all laid out on a lid off a styrofoam box of some sort. Very nicely presented it was. But anyway, so that's what I kept from them. Now, this bit here we're up to, and I threaded the needle with the green, and I'm going to show you, I just went round the outside, which I'll do here on this one. We all know my favourite blanket stitch. But I didn't like, I've put it apart. I didn't want it to go too close together because I wanted to still be able to see the two colours. I didn't want to change it and this wouldn't be seen. If you covered it completely over, you wouldn't see that you've got the lace thing underneath it, and that's what I needed to see, the lace bit, okay? Rightio, now we'll go over here. I'll come up in the middle here somewhere. Bit thick that is. Anyway, we'll get through it. Yeah. You just go down into the back, put it through there, make sure you're going over the top of it. Do love a good blanket stitch. It's very handy for all sorts of things. It is. And I'm thinking about putting some beads down in through this one. I just haven't quite decided yet, because I don't want to really cover up too much of the do I need to go down around here? I think I might do. Just start about here and just come on the inside bit. Those I didn't know if there was any little green ones in that lot, but I have got some just there in front of me. I hope I'm not going to get out of the shot here. I might just bring that over a bit. Well, you can see all the stuff on my table, but I'm sorry about that, because you have to look through things to find things to do things, don't you? All makes sense really in the long run. You have to have it there for something. I do like this. I think it's going on really well. I'm really pleased with this bit. And it was just the last piece that I sat there, wasn't it? I thought, oh, that'll look all right. And it does. It looks really good. I do like this. And I like the bit I did up the top. I just don't know whether I need to put that piece around the outside of it or not. It'll have to be something that we look to, I suppose, see if I want to do that. Now, I wonder what I could do with these inside bits here, this one. I might just put this around the end here so it doesn't come and lift up. Maybe that might be enough on that one. Do the same up here. Alright. And this one here. I'm just putting this bit on the end of them. I don't know why. It'll just help to keep the piece down in place. And so it's all fastened down. That's nice. I like that. I love it. There's got to be something really good I can do with that top bit. There's got to be something I can do with that top bit. Okay. There that is. Now that looks really cool, doesn't it? I don't think I want to change this top bit. I don't want to because I like those little beads around in there. I just need to figure out what colour to put around the outside. That's me problem. That's my problem. Maybe this, because this won't take it. This won't make it too dark. And then I'll have this one here that will make it really dark. Maybe I should do this. Keep it down a bit, you know, not too, oh, sorry. Not too over the top. We'll see what it looks like. This is a piece of crochet thread. Fair size, fairly thick piece. Actually, I've got to get that through a needle now, and I. Did you see this one here? Here we go. This might be a little bit tricky to sew. I hope not. We don't want to do the tricky thing, do we? Really? Come on. Get through there, Sonya. You can do it. Have I got it? It's all in bits, you see, so it's going to... Oh, dear. I can't see myself getting in to get these nails done. That many people in there yesterday. They have about six nail doing chairs for hands, and then they got the baths for your feet. And there's about 6 of them, and all of them were full yesterday. Don't know how I'm going to get an appointment before Christmas. Can I get these off myself because it's going to hurt like anything? Because everybody else wants theirs. So you've got to be... Some people, they just take them in straight away, and other people you've got to make... Well, if some of them make an appointment, you know, you get your appointment, but then if you can't make an appointment because there's too many people, well, that's not going to thread. That's just stressing me out really bad. Now, let me get my needles out. Hang on, I'll move me ink. I've got to have something farther type of thing. After all the trouble I'm going to, I hope it's going to look all right. What do you think? Hang on a minute, I'll put it... It looks to me like it will be, okay. Maybe I should couch it down because you're going to go through a lot of agony, Sonya, trying to get that to stay on there. Okay, we'll couch it down. So that means we put it through a big needle first, shove it through the back, and then we'll couch it down, okay? Because that's the only thing I can think of that will help. Because this is not, you know, it went through actually quite easy with that, didn't it? Yes, I don't know. I could use that to sew it through. I got to just decide this. I just got to decide. Because I haven't figured out what I'm going to do with these ones either yet. Only thing I can do is have a go, isn't it? I'll try sewing it and see what happens. Ah, dear. Why wouldn't it come unthreaded? It just happens to me because it was really weird. I was sitting here before I turned the thing on and I put in the rest of those gold beads on there, and I thought, that's weird, I don't even remember threading the needle, because it was something that I just, just do automatically, except when I'm being watched, it's really hard. It's really hard when somebody's watching you. This might work. Yesterday I bought a tiny, tiny, tiny Christmas tree because I don't like that. I don't think I like that, no. I bought a tiny Christmas tree because of the cat. It's about 1 foot high. I'm trying to get it decorated. I'm making some tiny decorations for it. Oh well, I've got some beads. I bought these rolled bead things, like little tiny balls, and cut them apart, and I'm putting a little string on them and putting them on there. And the cat doesn't care about it one bit. He couldn't care less about it. No. He just wants that other one. The big one, but he's not getting it. I know. I have to do that, don't I? We can see that now, can't we? That's not the same thing. This is it here. Right. Okay. I suppose I can use this needle. Where's the end of this? I must have cut off some before because I was trying to make something. Here we go. I was going to catch it down before, but I'm not going to now. I know what I'm going to do, and I think I need to leave it this colour. I don't think I should stray too far away from this, the same as the beads I need it to be. That's why it's not working for me. I tried to do purple, it was not working for me. If I do the purple and maybe I can put a bit of purple up there. I'll just see what happens, eh? I might have 5 minutes more to do this. I don't know how long I've been on here. I was watching the clock earlier, but I just had to do this and I couldn't keep myself focused on too many things, and I forgot what time it was I started. So, hopefully, I might have to put this reasonably close together, so it'll look good. And I can use this big needle because it's making a nice hole for everything to follow through, isn't it? That doesn't look too bad. Come across here, get around the corner. My face is itchy again. Every time I come on here I get itchy face. I think it might be just, all the stuff around. A bit of fluff and bits and pieces. Slowly, Jeremy's been working on getting the house all sorted out to have visitors, and it's not that bad. It's always really nice and clean, but you got to, with there's things like the windows, he's cleaning the windows and wiped out all the spider webs, and we've washed curtains and blankets and stuff like that, to get everything nice and fresh. And where did that needle? Here it is. I spun it right off there, I did. It's like a springtime clean, but we missed spring. I didn't really have a spring at all. I think it might look all right by the time I finish going around there. What do you reckon? I don't know, maybe I made a mistake putting all them beads on it. Maybe not. Everybody's got different ideas about things, and I'm thinking that this will be all right. I really do think so. I hope you watch this to the end, because I've got something I want to do. I don't know yet. If there's something happens at the end of this video, you'll know I decided to do it. If it doesn't, well, I didn't. Dear. Oh yes, I do like this. The more you go, the better it looks. like a lot of things, you know, when you start out first, you just don't know what they're going to look like, and sometimes they get you, put you right off what you're doing. But I think I'm liking this. I think I am. Oh well, that's good. That looks better, I think. It's a bit, this is twisted up a fair bit, this piece of silky, it's silk, crochet art silk. Crochet art silk. I got that in a bag with some other stuff for $1. Vintage, but that's fine. Now I'm going to hang on to the whole thing this time. Try and undo it a bit. It's starting to be a little bit coming apart just there, because this sort of thing, when you use it for a while, if you've got your thread for too long, it does tend to come unravelled, but it'll be right, because I'll try and look after it, not try to make too much of a... It's getting caught, see, on all this stuff here. It is. Come on, Sonya. You can do this, don't make it, fix it. That's the way. You fix it. If by any chance I feel like I've done this too, I'm going to take that bit out. If I feel like I've done it too far apart, I can go back and put in another stitch. It's not too bad, but I'm going to end this off now, because that bit did fray a fair bit, and I'm not going to use that in there. I'm going to take it off. And I'll end it off, and I'll come back and I'll start again, okay? Because this is all fraying here, and I don't want to put that in a piece of work, so I'm going to cut it off, cut that bit out, and then start again. I'll just take it through to the back, because we don't want that bit, daggy bit there, do we? Where is it now? Up here. Make a knot. I'll cut it off. Might be easier. Be there all day doing that. So I don't want that bit in me work. Where's that come to there? Righto. Hope I can just do something with this small bit, but I will. I'll do a bit more. So I'll cut the frilly bit off. I don't want that on there. Nobody wants the frilly bit. And we'll just proceed on from here. Okay. Now, there's more to go. I can't get through there now. Come on. If you put a lot of work into something, and it takes a long time to do it, you do not want a tiny small bit of something to be taken away from your good work. You don't want to put in, you know, that bit, it's not supposed to. It's just not good to do. Actually, I'm not minding it. I don't think it's too far apart. At this stage, I think it's okay. Don't you? Isn't that looking good? Oh, that's not very good English. I'm sorry. It's looking good, isn't it? No, I don't know. Sorry. Anyway, so what I'm going to try and do is, if this, I don't know if it's going